Today I'm going to test Ishod Wair's hack for doing crooked grinds. Recently I made a video where I copied Ishod Wair's truck setup where he puts 2 top bushings in each truck.
I ride 2 top bushings.
This allows Ishod to ride his trucks as loose as possible without the nut actually falling off of the kingpin. And today I want to find out what effect this truck setup has on crooked grinds. The first thing I want to test out is I want to see if such loose trucks makes it easier for you to get into a pinched position on the ledge. My theory is that because the trucks are looser, there's less resistance from the bushings, and I think that should make the truck sit down into the ledge with a lot less effort. Now the second thing that I want to test is the caveat of doing this 2 top bushing setup, and that is that Ishod rides Thunder trucks which are pushed out further on the base plate, which creates a steeper lock than say Indies. But because Ishod only has like this much of bushing, because it's only 2 top bushings,
it changes the geometry of the truck. You basically are now tilting the truck like this.
He's got to tighten down the truck, and essentially what that does, that pulls the hanger from being right here in like that. That means that the angle of his board when his nose is touching the ground is no longer as steep as it would be with standard Thunder trucks. So my question is whether or not the loose trucks and the angle of the trucks is a good thing or a bad thing for crooked grinds. So to test this out, I'm going to go to the skate park and try and crook the whole entire ledge and see if I can personally feel a difference with how this truck setup actually pinches on a long crooked grind. So after testing Ishod Wair's truck setup with crooked grinds, I've come away with 2 main conclusions of how this truck setup can help your crooked grinds. Number 1, I noticed that the pinch goes in a lot easier. I was noticing this the other day when I was skating on transition, that my trucks were really grabbing onto the coping, so I figured the same thing would happen when I started trying crooked grinds on the ledge. So that was definitely a huge benefit. But the second thing has to do with that angle of the board not being as steep because the trucks are kind of brought in and the geometry is changed because he only has 2 top bushings. So what I notice is with standard Thunder trucks, that pinch is like really tall and really vertical, and it really grabs in there. But I almost feel like there's a lot of resistance on the nose of the board just because of the angle and how steep it is. You get a lot of the nose dragging along the top of the ledge, whereas with the Ishod's truck setup, it seemed like because the angle was a little bit shallower, I felt like the pressure point was more on the metal of the trucks rather than on the wood on the nose. Obviously metal on metal is going to slide a lot faster than wood on cement, so I felt like that was really buttery. However, the one drawback to that is I don't feel like it was as stable as just regular Thunder trucks. I just feel like with plain Thunders, once you get in there, it feels so solid. And with the Ishod Wair setup, I mean, it felt easier to get in because the trucks are loose and it grinded a lot smoother, but I felt like I had to do more balancing with the Ishod Wair's truck setup than I would have with my regular truck setup. If you're a fan of Ishod Wair, you need to check out this playlist of all the Ishod Wair videos that I've made, tricks that he does, things about his board or setup. So I definitely recommend checking out that playlist. Grab yourself some Friday gear. I'll make every single day a Friday, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Yo, if you're still here and you saw that cringy video I made about like trying to dress like Ishod Wair, I want to know what you think about this outfit today. Better? Worse? Let me know.